Alright, so this is part 2 in my playing Valorant for a 30-day series. If you haven't watched the last part, then go and do that, but let me get you guys up to speed. This guy, bad at Valorant. Want to not be so bad at Valorant. I didn't hit her in the head. For the first 7 days, it was just refining my Valorant basics, playing a lot of unrated. But on day 7, I finally unlocked ranked and was ready to take on the world. I performed poorly in the first 3 or so placement matches, but I was able to pick it up in the last 2, which unfortunately placed me in bronze 1. Bronze, okay. I will be playing with a rotating cast of characters, so unless I say that I'm not, assume I'm playing with one of them. We have Keon, Kobe, and Marquise, with a little bit of Adam sprinkled in for good measure. Now we're all caught up? Good, good. Now between day 7 and 8, there was like 3 days left in the act, so I just decided to wait on recording so I could grind out ranked when the new act came, and I was on 0R, so I couldn't risk it. Now with Act 4 we got a new map and new rank changes, which should make it easier to climb out lower elos, but that also meant the ranked reset happened, so this should be fun. So with these next 7 days, I'm imposing a new set of challenges. The last 7 days were kind of unrealistic and just thrown on. Number 1, I want to have a positive KD. Positive KD means I'm contributing to the team, and in ranked, you really need everyone contributing. I need to get my headshot percentage up. Last season I ended up hitting feet more than head, so that's going to get me killed. This is more of an end of series goal, but I want to see if I can get high silver or low gold. I doubt I will get that high, but we gotta try. And with that, it's time for...
Be not afraid to accept it.
So it was actually my birthday on day 8, so this was something insane to get.
What the f? Keon, you're joking.
Shout out Keon and Kobe. Game 1 with the bundle, the trio is on Breeze, the worst map in the game. Kidding, it's not that bad. After playing with my knives a little bit, got beamed, and I should probably lock in. Despite picking up, we went down 3 rounds. Keon would get a nice 4K to bring us back in it, and I would actually throw a round. I had this nice play to tie the game back up, and here's the last play in the half.
Nice. Probably back. Yep.
Oh my god!
What?
Guys, I don't know what's going on.
And this would take us up 2, so surely we would win this game. A 3K loss, and they would tie the game up. We had Keys coaching us now though. I blinked, and now we're down 4. I have 31 kills though. 2 good rounds and another ace for me. We're down 9 to 11. Guys, why am I at 40 kills?
If we lose this game after all the effort Mason's put in, it's crazy.
A good play from Reyna, and we're tied up. 2 more wins, and we avoid overtime. We lost the next round.
2 backside.
Last player standing.
Okay, let's go to overtime. We lost both, 47 and 22 when we lost. I threw some rounds, but like, is that really my fault? Let me know in the comments. But like, 2 aces, come on man. This was the only ranked game I played today because I want to save my mental health, and frankly, I was a little mad.
Even death cannot stop me.
Game 1, we're switching it up, playing some deadlock. Nothing really happened the first 5 rounds. We got up to a 4-1 lead, but round 6 I would whiff on an easy clutch, and this was really the name of the game. For the rest of the match, I just couldn't get going. I would just barely squeak into 10 kills, and this was the first time in these 7 days where I just felt like I didn't contribute. And I don't know if the guy just insta-locking Clove threw me off or what, but it was a good win. Game 2, it was just me and Keon, and this one was frustrating because we had bad teammates. A Reyna that wouldn't flash, wouldn't enter, but ultimately, I was probably the reason we lost. I wasn't winning my ones, I was making stupid plays, and I would go negative again, going 12 and 18, but the whole team pretty much went negative, so at least we all stuck together. Alright? Game 3, I want to switch it up again, and I went Fade. Wow, we were off to just a horrendous start. We pull off a nice win to keep us in it to end the half, but from there it was just bad. I'd actually start performing pretty good, getting 2 Ks and trying to will the team back into it, but when Meeks keeps lurking mid and not really playing the role, we were bound to lose. And this was actually our last placement match, and I placed Iron 3. Only 1 level down from where I was previously, but it felt so much worse because I'm at the bottom tier of Valorant now. This was the last match of the day, but I went to bed feeling absolutely defeated.
Back like I never left.
Game 1 I was feeling it a little bit, I can't lie. First half we got out to a pretty nice lead. I was hitting my shots for once in my life. Like, I think my headshot percentage jumped up 10% strictly because of this game. Me and this guy were carrying, but it's okay, just as long as we don't throw away our lead. We threw away our lead. We gave up 7 straight on defense, everyone on the other team was just on point and we really couldn't do anything. We pulled out a couple, but it was all for nothing and we would lose 10-13. I got second place, going positive for the first time in what felt like years. Game 2, another bad loss. I went negative by 1 kill, but lost RR is still lost RR. Our Cypher left early on and from there it was just all downhill. I don't know what we could have done differently, but this game is really starting to take everything I have, kicking it and then atomizing it. Game 3, and we're with Keys and Adam now. Let's go! In the first half we were out to a great 9-3 lead. In the second half we won 4 more and we ended the game winning 13-3. Obviously. What, you can't do math? Finally, a win and I did absolutely nothing. The whole team went positive. Listen, I don't care if I did nothing, I finally won a game. We're finally 1 win away from being out of iron and back into bronze.
They are mine.
We did not get back into bronze on day 11. The first 2 games were just bad, like actually awful performances by me. I don't even want to talk about it. Y'all have heard me complaining for the last this amount of time. But game 3 we had a 5-sec and let me just say I'm starting to feel good on Sage. This was a tough game, it was way too close for comfort at times, and I'm really seeing that I'm not someone you should really be trusting in these situations, where I need to clutch up. Or am I? The only game I want to talk about on day 11, we won 13-10, and I went positive. The only time I would do that. And we're now farther off from bronze than when we started. Yippee.
I am not just your healer.
New character unlocked, we got Andy. He doesn't have headphones, which won't be an issue, don't worry. Back on stage for game 1, and we were just killing it. I was doing good, the team was doing good, it was so nice. The first half was close to start off, but we would just end up running away with it towards the end. And I'd actually have this really nice clutch to actually win us the game 13-5.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
GG's. And hey, look at that, I'm 21-10 and we're not incredibly far off from bronze. That's progress. Nothing really too crazy from this game, it was just a solid team performance all around. Now game 2, we're back in a familiar spot. Win and have a great performance, and we're finally back into bronze. We started off strong, and Andy had this great defensive play of standing in front of me while I diffused. We got out to a big 6-0 lead, and I was feeling really good about my performance so far, despite it not being too crazy. We go up 9-3 at half, and oh god. Just kidding, we won 13-3, and I had a great performance going 20-12 and securing us that great performance bonus. And now, we're back in bronze. But that would be the end of day 12. Just kidding, I bought the Mist Bloom Vandal. Look at how nice it is. Ignore the price tag, Jasmine. I love you. Game 3 was a trial sent by the powers that be to see whether or not I deserved to stay in bronze, a rank I thought I was too good for a week ago. Immediately, I was just not feeling good. I was gonna pick Clove since, you know, she's my main. And Reyna was like, we don't need smoke, play Duelist. Even though everyone considers Clove to basically be a duelist, but it's fine, we'll play Jett. We had just a terrible first half, going down 2-10, but we'd actually bring it back 8-10. But we were never gonna win this, come on now. This wasn't a terrible performance on paper. I had worse yesterday, but this felt terrible. I just got back into bronze and I'm back down to 0 RR, but that's just how the game goes, I guess. Man, I really need a duelist. Also, Reyna was actually a chill guy. I just wish I played Clove, but the fear gang yelled at got to me.
I will defend you all with my power.
First new day officially in bronze, and we start off poorly. It was just a bad performance by me, and I want to say I definitely lost the game for my team. It was a game we should have won, and had I performed better, we definitely would have. We had the 3-9 curse in our favor this time, and we even brought it back 10-12 at one point, but I just couldn't contribute to the team at all. I was always a second late for heals, I never had enough money to get a good loadout, and I would just whiff on 90% of the shots I took. Game 2 would be different. I hate saying a game was all me, but it was all me. My first one back in bronze, and I was just running away with it. I had a few 3Ks, some nice plays here and there, but really after last game, I really needed a good performance to get out of my own head. And almost dropping 30 kills is definitely me getting out of my own head. This was a lobby mostly made up of iron players, so maybe I shouldn't act too happy, or maybe I should, since it's showing how much better I am than iron players. Let me know in the comments. Last game of the day, so we're playing Fates and someone insta-locked Clove. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. There's 3 agents in the thumbnail for a reason. This game was stupid close, and frankly, we were by far the worst team. We had no comms, and we'd actually let them get ahead 8-12. And I was just ready to put this one in the book as a loss and get ready to talk about why I suck at Valorant and all the mistakes I made. But this isn't one of those. This wasn't a standout performance by me, it was pretty middle of the road putting up role player numbers, but no one on the team did. When in comparison, their ISO and Phoenix combined for what felt like 100 kills. A big clutch by this Jett and Reyna, and we're down 9-12. I would have a huge 3k defend the site, and my team would finish the job and get the defusal. 10-12. I wouldn't even make it to the site in time, but my teammates absolutely obliterated them. 11-12. One more and we'd take it to overtime. They had a crazy fake and now me and Sage both have to rotate. It was close, but Sage and Clove would be able to stick it, and now we're in overtime. And we really had no problem from there. Attacking, we were able to get on B site with absolutely no issue. We were basically playing 2 rounds of defense. Now it was my turn. This ISO giving me issues all game was no problem. I would get a 3k and we would flawless to win the game 14-12. Here's this clip of LeBron James.
Cleveland! This is for you!
Despite losing a rank shield at the start of day 13, I was now 2 wins away from bronze 2, which would be my peak rank.
We take it, then we leave.
We're gonna start the games off with guess who? Sage. This game there wasn't much to speak about. Everyone had a good performance in the first half. I would say it was pretty much even, but we went up 8-4, so maybe not that close. I was performing good, ending the half 12-7, and would have a crazy win during a round where we didn't buy anything. We would comfortably win this 13-8, and I'm gonna go 19-14, so not bad whatsoever. Game 2, and we're Sage again. They would FF after going down 6-0 because their Harper was throwing. I went 6-3, and we would finally rank up into bronze 2, our new peak rating. Remember how I said I need a duelist? Well, I bought Reyna, and my first game with Reyna, I was accused of being a cheater for the very first time. And it was for this right here. Guys, am I cheating? Kobe had to throw this one at me.
He is not sneaking.
Just ignore the eyes placement, guys. I was doing great on Reyna. This was like the most pure game of Valorant I've ever played in my life. The enemy team was actually sick of Sky calling me a cheater, so we'd all just have full-on conversations in all chat. It was nice. Here's a nice 4K I had, and we'd actually go up 12-0. Surely we won't throw this lead. Got accused of cheating for this too, and they brought it back 12-7. Actually, because they had nothing to lose. Kobe couldn't hear Wingman die, which was an issue all day, but it's fine. We won. That was hell. This hacker went 25-15, so clearly I need to buy some better hacks. Am I right, guys? I'm joking. Please don't get my account banned.
Back like I never left.
Now, a quick recap of the goals. We have a positive KD. Give me a round of applause. We're currently sitting at 1.24. And we have about an 80 kill gap between it, so goal 1, I'm going to say completed. Headshot percentage, I was kind of open-ended for a reason, and that's because I knew I wasn't going to get some crazy 50% headshot percentage, but I am hitting headshots around 11%. And feet only 9%, so I'm counting this as a completion, and we'll just have to see how far I can take it. We're now at bronze 2, meaning that silver is actually within our reach. We're 2 ranks away from silver 1, which is actually insane to say out loud, which sounds stupid because I'm in the second lowest rank. We're sitting at 25 RR right now, so we're not too far off from bronze 3. So if I can just lock in like I did on day 14, I shouldn't have an issue ranking up. And I see a world where I can hit silver during this act. My procrastination is starting to hit me because at the time of writing this, we only have like 3 weeks left in the act. So wish me luck. Hey look, you guys are getting an actual outro this time. I just want to say thank you if you've made it this far, and if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. But with that, I hope you guys have a great day. My name is Mason Moon, and I will see you in the next one.